In Hong Kong, media mogul, pro-democracy advocate and Catholic father Jimmy Lai has been sentenced to 20 years behind bars. This follows his conviction in December of what Chinese officials said were national security violations. For years, Lai was the publisher of the pro-democracy tabloid Apple Daily. He was first arrested in 2020 and has faced numerous charges under China's wide-reaching security law. Joining us now is Claire Lai, that is Jimmy's daughter. Claire, thank you so much for coming on today. This has got to be a very difficult time for your family, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I mean, we are heartbroken by the sentence. I mean, it's essentially a death sentence. I mean, even given his ill health and his age, he is 78. Even half of that would have been a death sentence. But we're hopeful that now that the sentence is in, that we can move on to hopefully a political diplomatic solution for his release, and that hopefully our father will be back with us in the not too distant future.
Wow. I mean, when is the last time you spoke with your father, and what do you know about his condition?
The last time I saw my father was in summer. You know, I've watched as his health deteriorated over the last 5 years. Like, pre-existing conditions have just gotten worse, whether that be diabetes, his eyesight, or his hearing, and he's developed numerous new health conditions, like his heart issues. He has he gets heat rashes in summer. He has infections that last for months. He has back issues and waist issues. His nails are rotting and changing colors, and his teeth are rotting as well. So we are extremely worried, and just the conditions in which he's kept have also gotten worse. He doesn't have any access to natural sunlight. He doesn't have any access to fresh air, whether that be in his cell where the window is blocked, or when he's exercising for 1 hour a day where the entire field is blocked. And you know, we are just extremely worried about him.
I'm sure you are. It sounds terrible. Were you expecting such a dramatic sentence?
You know, I think we recognized quite a while ago that the rule of law in Hong Kong no longer exists, and that the system is broken, and that is one of the reasons why, you know, you can't seek redress from a system that is broken, the same system that failed you, and that's why we have to look for another solution. And you know, there was part of me that was hopeful, and there was part of me that was a bit like, why do we have to wait for due process if we know the result already? But as you know, that will be done. It's on God's terms, not ours. So you know, I pray that he continues to give my father the strength to persevere in faith, as he has for the last 5+ years.
When you last spoke with EWTN, you said the hope was going to come from outside of China. Who have you reached out to, and are you feeling hopeful at all at this point?
You know, we have gotten so much support since, actually, even just since this morning, from, you know, we have gotten support from the Foreign Secretary in the UK, various parliamentarians in the UK, and in the US, we have gotten support from both sides of the political aisle. The State Department put out, and Secretary of State Rubio put out a statement. It's a very strong statement in support of my father. President Trump has mentioned my father on multiple occasions, and him and his administration have a proven track record of freeing the unjustly detained. So I am hopeful, we are hopeful that our father is next. And we have just gotten a lot of support, whether that be from the UN or the EU or even Ireland recently. You know, we have gotten a huge amount of support, and we are extremely, extremely grateful and hope that it continues.
Absolutely. It sounds like there's, you know, always some hope, and I know a lot of people are watching the story closely, and an awful lot of people praying for you and your father as well.
Oh, I hope that they know that both our family and my father are sustained by their prayers, and you know, in their charity, I hope that they continue to do so.
Okay, Claire Lai, thanks for being with us. All the best.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.